Hi everyone, welcome to Chemoholics, your one-stop channel for making chemistry simple, clear and exam ready. So today we are going to discuss about the exam pattern for the Combined Geo-Scientist, specifically Geochemist examination, which is conducted by Union Public Service Commission UPSC, and it has three successive stages during the examination. The stage 1 is preliminary examination which has total marks of 400, and it is completely a computer based examination which consists of two papers. Paper 1 is general study for and having 2 hours duration for 100 marks, and the second paper is for the chemistry, 2 hours and 300 marks you will be allotted for this paper. And obviously the negative marking is there, where 1.3% 1.1/3 marks will be deducted for every wrong question, and only 6 to 7 times candidates of the vacancies are going to be selected to give the next stage examination, the stage 2, the main examination. And this is a descriptive type of paper, consists of 600 marks and written, and answer should only in English medium. Again, this stage has three papers. One is paper 1, which is inorganic chemistry, 3 hours duration with 200 marks. Paper 2, physical chemistry, 3 hour duration for 200 marks. And the third paper is a combination of analytical as well as organic chemistry for 3 hours and for 200 marks. And you can use a non-programmable calculator during the examination. So after clearing this, you will be appearing for the exam stage 3, which is a personality test, or we can say the interview. It consists of 200 marks. What is the purpose of this one is to assess the leadership, how you can take the initiative, are you curious, what about your how you are able to make the judgments, and your field aptitude, your integrity and suitability for the service. So the final merit list is going to be based on all these three marks of total marks of all these three stages. And yes, the stage 1 is used for screening, as well as the marks is going to be counted in the merit list as well. And yes, second and third part is also the part of the marking scheme. So here please don't be confused that stage 1 is only for the screening, because on the site you will able to see this line. It was written over here that marks scared in this in the preliminary examination will be counted for deciding the final merit list. So you need to prepare the stage 1 examination in with a very high standard as well. So basically I am going to study about the main examination. Here we are going to discuss about the main examination, and I am going to solve the question to the main examination paper, because generally there are many channels and there are many websites available where you can learn about preliminary examination, the short and objective type question, where very less people are there, and there are many people wants to learn about this descriptive examination. So to understand, we need to, before going to this main examination, we need to understand that what is the pattern of the examination. And in this exam you will basically found two types of question. One is a 5 marks question, and second is the 10 marks question. In 5 mark question you are only having the half page answer, because this is a question come answer booklet. So basically you are going to get a sheet where your question as well as the space for answer is available on the provided sheet. And if the question is for 5 marks, you are going to get almost only half page for the answer, and if it's for 10 marks, you are only going to get 1 page to provide you answer. And sometimes it is also possible that 10 marks question will also have this half page space for you to write the answer. So here what they are going to check, the question is to check the clarity, the precision and structured thinking. So basically what they are testing, that whether you are clear about your answer, and you need to be very precise and structured. That means so that you can explain all the things within the question. And so uh, because space is limited, so you should prepare yourself to write concise, clear and well structured answers. And even if you make a mistake or if you overwrite, you are going to lose the space, and there is no extra space or extra sheet will be provided. And there is also one point, when you see, you should only write your answer in the given space. There are some space will be left from left and right side, and you should not write there, because they are only going to evaluate the part which is present in the provided space. So here the golden rule is that if you have one idea, you should write it in one sentence. Avoid long paragraphing. So how to answer an answer, how to write and structure the answer. So for 5 marks, if this is a numerical, there is not going to be any problem. But if it's a descriptive, you should write a clear and definition and concept, then explain the key process of the question, or you can give an example, very short example or application for that question. Similarly, in 10 marks question, it is going to be structured, short, then followed by the short introduction, then there is going to be a body part, and finally the conclusion. So here are some tips for the students who are going to appear in this examination. Always underline the keywords, that is the key part of the answer. You should underline that one, and use diagrams and flowcharts wherever possible, so that you can clearly explain that yes, you know that concept, and you are also not going to lose the space. And if it is allowed in the question, you should use bullet points, so that you can save extra spaces and out marks quickly. And obviously, practicing makes a man perfect, so practice as much as you possible to crack this examination. So this is all for the basic idea about how this question paper is going to be held and what is the pattern. And from next onwards, from next video, we are going to solve questions from paper third. Basically, I'm going to start with analytical chemistry, because this part is the most difficult part, and it come from various books and various concepts, and you need to utilize various concepts. So first I will be going to start with the analytical part, and I'm going to solve various questions that come into previous year papers, basically from 2017 to 2025. So if you like my video and if you want to learn about how to crack this exam, please like, share and subscribe my channel, so that you can stay tuned with this, so that you can easily crack this exam.